Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank you folks for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. You people are the absolute best. So listen, football's here. It's time to talk about it. I want to go into my week 9 picks, but I gotta wait a second. I gotta do my week 8 picks recap first. I gotta talk about how my picks ended up in week 8. We gotta cover them. Not gonna hide the results from you folks. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First game I covered from week 8, Eagles at Bills. Man, took the Bills in this football game, and I got myself a loss. Oh my goodness. Eagles beat the Bills 31-13. Shout out to Eagles fans. You guys got yourselves a W. I see the Bills, and I got myself a loss. Next game I covered, Giants at Lions. Took the Lions in this football game, and I got myself a W. Lions beat the Giants 31-26. Shout out to Lions fans. You guys are doing your thing. You guys got yourselves a W. I took the Lions, and I got myself a W as well. And last but not least, the best game of the week, the Jets game. Jets and Jaguars. Took the Jaguars, and sadly, I got myself another W. Jaguars beat the Jets 29-15. The Jets just, oh man, oh, we are just in all kinds of just turmoil. I don't even want to talk about it, but that was a pretty bad game. So shout out to Jaguars fans. You guys got yourselves a W. I took the Jags, and I got myself a W as well. All right, listen. Week 8, that's done. That's in the past. That is over. I'm ready to move on from that, okay? That is said and done. Putting it behind me. I want to move on to week 9. I want to talk about my week 9 picks in the football that we have coming up. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm ready to give you my week 9 picks. So, first game from week 9 we're going to cover, BUCS at SEAHAWKS. Man, start with the BUCS side of the football first. You look at their line, Kappa's missing, Dotson is hurt as well. Oh man, that's gonna hurt this team, because my big question for the BUCS is, what Jameis Winston are you getting? Okay, which one are you getting? Are you getting the guy that's gonna come out there, be accurate, take what the defense gives him, move the ball down the field, or are you getting Winston that comes out and just throwing interceptions and making bad decisions? Jameis has to step up in this game. He's got to step up. He's got to go out there, put his best foot forward, because if you give this Seahawks team the ball, you turn this ball over against them, they can put up points on you, man, and it'll be over. So Winston's got to play better. He's been kind of up and down this season. He's had some good moments. He's had some head scratchers where you're like, dude, what are you doing? He's got to put it together in this game, because this Seahawks defense can get after you as well. They got some guys up front that can really put pressure on him. So Jameis has got to step up. You look at the Seahawks side of the ball, and I'm just wondering, can Carson continue to run like this, man? Especially against a BUCS front that has Vita in it. This guy is a monster up front for the BUCS. I mean, this guy, it takes like 4 or 5 people just to block him. You know what I'm saying? So they got a monster up front. I'm wondering, can the Seahawks run the ball effectively? Can they find a way to get Carson some holes to open up so he can run? Because this guy's been pretty solid this season for the Seahawks. There were a couple games in a row where he had 100 yards, where he was just really out there grinding, running through guys, and playing extremely well. So with all that said, I'm taking the Seahawks to win this game 30-24. 30-24, I'm taking the Seahawks. I think they keep on pushing. So just comment down below and let me know what you folks think. Again, I am taking the Seahawks to beat the BUCS. Next game I'm going to cover from week 9. Patriots at Ravens. Woo, man, listen. This is a barn burner right here. I'm going to start with the Ravens side of the football first. And I'm just saying, I'm looking at their defense, and I'm saying, hey, the key to you guys winning this game, you got to get some type of pressure on Tom Brady. One of the guys that immediately comes to my head when I look at the Ravens defense and I say pressure, pass rusher, is Jalen Ferguson. This is a young kid that can get after it. I want to see how they kind of dispatch him in this game. Do they move him around? Do they try to find ways to maybe bring him on a blitz or two? Is he going to have his hand in the dirt? What is going to be going on with Jalen? How can they game plan and scheme to get pressure on Tom Brady and get him off his spots? You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Tom, he does get the ball out of his hands quickly, but if you can bang him around just a little bit and you can, get him off his spot, then it kind of throws this offense off. You look at the Patriots side of the football, And my question is for their defense as well, is can you stop Lamar Jackson and this running game that the Ravens are bringing to town, man? Listen, Lamar Jackson, this kid is phenomenal. I mean, he's got an arm. We've seen, that he can be a passer, but man, is he something else with his feet. This dude is throwing for 100 yards. He's rushing for 100 yards. And then they start handing the ball off to Ingram, and then it's just it can absolutely, they will run your lights out. Seriously. The Ravens don't play any games. You sleep on them, and they'll start running the football. You'll be down before you know it, and they'll just put you away. So this Patriots front has really got to find a way to put a stop to all that nonsense. And they got the guys. The Patriots definitely have the guys that can put pressure on Lamar. But if you get out of hand and maybe rush past Lamar, let him loose. If you don't contain your lanes with him, he can really make you pay for it. So with all that said, I am taking the Ravens to win this football game 27-20. 27-20, man. I'm taking the Ravens. I know a lot of people are looking like, what are you talking about, Joe? Hey, listen, I'm taking the Ravens. I think they upset. I think they upset. Even though the Ravens are a good, football team, I know a lot of people are taking the pass, but I am taking the Ravens to beat the Patriots 27-20. So, last but not least, the best game of the week. The Jets game, baby. Let's talk about it, all right? Jets at Dolphins. Listen. Look at the Jets side of football. A lot of things going on around here. A lot, the Jamal Adams stuff aside, which he's moved on from. Hopefully everything is going to fix itself. I know he's still, trying to kind of muster up the situation with him, Joe Douglas, and Gaze. He's still trying to muster up the feelings or put his feelings away so that they can sit down and have a talk. But he's already talked to Chris Johnson, so that's a good sign there. But putting all that aside, we're going into the Dolphins game with a lot of injuries. Herndon does not look like he's going to play. He's looking like he's doubtful. He's done. Khalil is not going to play along the offensive line, which Harrison is the guy that's going to step in for him. Beachum is looking like he's questionable. If he doesn't play, then again, you got Adoga at left tackle. You got Shell at right tackle. This offensive line is a mess. So that's going to be an issue there. We also got injuries along the defense as well. Tremaine Johnson, he's not going to be playing, so Harrison's going to be playing in his place, which might actually be an upgrade because Tremaine Johnson has been terrible this year. And then the inside linebacker position, Mosley's still dealing with an injury. Hewitt is dealing with an injury. I mean, our inside, Cashman is done for the season. Our inside linebacker core is horrid right now. You might have Copeland starting an inside linebacker at this point. It is bad, man. It is really bad. But you look at this Dolphins team. This Dolphins team is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. It's quarterbacked by Ryan Fitzpatrick or Rosen. Just depends on the day. But it looks like Fitzpatrick is going to start in this game against us. Look, I know they got Devontae Parker. They got Albert Wilson. But we should be able to cover those guys. I think they're going to try to throw the ball on us a lot. I don't think they'll try to run it. I know they got Balaj over there. I'm not really scared of Balaj. But this Jets team has got to come out prepared and ready. I'm going to keep it real short and sweet. There is no way we should lose to the Dolphins. Okay? And I understand that, you don't win games on paper any given Sunday, blah, blah, blah. This is a Dolphins team that is trying to tank this season. They're trying to tank. They're losing games on purpose. It's pretty obvious. But you come into this game, and there's a revenge factor for them. You look at Ryan Fitzpatrick, everyone knows he loves to absolutely destroy us because of the way, that we moved on from him, and it was time. But, he'd love to stick it to us. And then, Adam Gase being our head coach, of course, this Dolphins franchise would love to just absolutely hit him in the head with the hammer and hopefully get him fired here if they beat us. This Jets team has got to come out and be motivated. You can't come out and sleepwalk. You can't come out lifeless, because I think if we come out lifeless against this Dolphin team, even though they're not as talented as us, they will be up in the game, and you will give them life, and they'll believe, hey, this is the game that we can win this year. If we only win one, damn it, we're going to beat the Jets. And that is a scary, scary thought, okay? Halloween just ended. It was over a couple days ago. I don't even want to deal with that, that Night of the Living Dead stuff. I don't even want to deal with this scary thought right here. So this team has got to come out. The offense has got to get to clicking. I want to see Le'Veon Bell have the ball in his hands. He should be fed early and often in this football game. Le'Veon should have carry after carry after carry. They've got to figure out a way to protect Sam. Again, the Dolphins coach Flores, he's coming from that Patriots tree over there, so I know that he can do some things schematically that can really show us kind of shades of the Patriots. They may not have the personnel to execute the exact same way, but he can put guys in position. If you don't block guys up front, I don't give a damn who it is. They're going to be able to make plays and take shots. So we have to get Sam protected. You have to feed Le'Veon the football, and you got to put points up early and put this Dolphins team away early. Do not let them hang around and be around and let them be in the game to where they think, hey, we can take this one. No. Hit these dudes with the hammer, smash them, and move on. Like, let's not play around with this Dolphins team. There is no reason that we should lose to the Dolphins, period, okay? So with all that said, I am taking the Jets to beat the Dolphins 24-10. 24-10, I'm taking the Jets. We should not lose to the Dolphins. I don't give a damn what nobody else is talking about. Point blank, period. Comment down below, folks. I want to hear what you folks think. So with all that said, I want to thank you folks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. Sit down with your families. Football's here. Have a good time. Drink your favorite drinks. Have your favorite, foods, nachos, hot dogs, pizza, whatever it is, and enjoy your time with your families, folks. You folks have a good one. Peace.